right, it is recording.
It's recording. Whew. Tip of the teeth, the lips, the tongue. Leave it in.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Wombo Combo Show. Ben's knocking everything over today. My name's Ben Kepler.
I'm Ben Yukonis. This thing does not want to stand up.
You gotta push that in there, big guy. Look at that. Wowzers. I hope you guys were having a great Tuesday. Obviously, we're, I mean, this is as together as we possibly get right here, even though you're fumbling and bumbling. I mean,
Yeah.
we're pretty put together today. Shout out to a special sponsor for today's show, your roommate Mike, hooking us up
Right,
with a
dude?
little bit of.
We got a camera. We got a legit camera now. We got some legit lighting.
What's his photography business? Does he have a business behind it, or is it just Mike's name?
He does have a stage name.
We're gonna have we'll have it at the end of the episode. It'll be punctured in for you. If you guys get any photos taken, weddings, senior photos, things of that nature, hit up Mike. He's got the cameras for it.
Yeah. He made another Facebook, or I don't know if he did or not, but he goes by like Michael Morgan
There we go.
for his photography stuff.
We'll have it linked in the episode in the description. Make sure you check that out. Special thanks to him today for letting us borrow some equipment to talk to you guys about some fantasy football. Parth, what's up, dog? Welcome into the live. Yeah, we also got some other topics for you across the NFL. Training camp's obviously in full swing, so there's a lot going on, from injuries to position battles to contract situations as well.
Yeah, there's a few of them still going on.
Ben, you've been doing
we're
great.
going to dive right into one.
Exactly. I was going to say, you've been doing great on bringing the topics to the table, so why don't you shoot us off with what you got for us?
Yeah, I know. So our first topic, from our own hometown Pittsburgh Steelers. Cam Hayward wants, I don't know if he necessarily wants a new deal, but he just wants more money after having an all-pro type season that still got ran for like over 200-some yards in the playoffs.
Right.
Anyways.
Part, I see it in the chat, man. Yeah, I have something to talk about that later in the episode, Part. So don't even worry. We'll be talking about that later.
Go ahead. He's asking for more money now, which is like he's already got his signing bonus for being on the roster back in like March,
right,
or whatever. So, it's just the timing of it is just odd to me. Like, why wait till we're in training camp for like a week?
I could agree. I could agree
to bring this up when they could have been talking about this entire off season.
I could agree with it partially. Here's my I was actually talking about this with a coworker earlier today a little bit. So this is what I think about the situation. What I would do if I was the Steelers GM, trying to handle Cam Hayward. Tell me what you think about this. So Cam, like he's mentioned, has already been paid. He's already, under his contract that he just got re-signed, renegotiated, restructured last year?
Yeah, last year.
So, what we can do for Cam, because I agree with Cam and his agent that he is a top 5 at his position and top 5 players at his position. Let me finish on this because I know I can see you cooking already on my topic or on my thought here.
Yeah.
He's top 5 at the position and he does deserve to be paid as the other ones. However, the problem is he's 35 years old, right? So you don't really
36.
30. He might be turning 36 in the year. Yeah, I think so. Or maybe 35.
Damn near close.
Yeah, in that range. So what I would do if I was the Pittsburgh Steelers, and if I was Cam Hayward, I think I would actually kind of like this as well, is I would set an incentive bonus. I would agree with Cam. I would say, Cam, I do agree with you. I do believe that your contract does fall short of what the best players at the position are receiving. You are one of them. Here is how you can achieve the money that gets you to that level. I need you to, these are just examples, they don't have to be these things, but a couple things, maybe like 10 sacks. I need 5 passes batted down from the line of scrimmage. I need you to play 15 of 17 games. I need a certain amount of snaps in the season.
And also a certain amount of tackles for loss.
Yes, some sort of mixture of that.
Yeah.
You say, hey, dude, I'll give you $10 million. You hit all these incentives, I'll give you the money, no questions asked. LG, what's up, homie? Hope you're having a great day, brother. What is up, Terry, as well? Our mod is in the live. What up, Terry? Hope you're having a great day, dude. But do you think that's crazy?
I don't think it's necessarily crazy. It's just because I think Cam should get paid.
Right.
I think he should want a newer deal with some better money for being an All-Pro last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a top 10
At his
fringe,
position.
top 5
Right.
at his position,
Right.
defensive tackle. So I mean, and his current salary is only like a couple million dollars. But since he got a $14 million signing bonus.
He got the bonus, yeah.
For being on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
So technically he's making like 15, 16 million.
Because it was restructured.
Yes.
Yep, and this was the pay year, but the pay year isn't that much.
Even with that, he's still like the 32nd highest paid
Exactly.
D tackle.
Exactly.
So like that part, I understand exactly where he's coming from after coming off of the season he just had.
Way too low on the list.
So yeah, way too low on the list. And if you were gonna do this, you should have did this back in March.
Yeah. Guys, let us know.
You should have done this the entire time. You had
You got
4 months.
I get you. I get
It's
you.
just the timing of it to me sucks.
You're hearing Ben. You're hearing Ben say it. He thinks that it's awkward timing for Cam Hayward to be doing this, but does agree that he isn't being paid what he is worth. You heard me. I think the GM should give him an incentive-based bonus. If he hits it, he gets paid just like all the other ones. Let us know in the comments what you think the Steelers should do with Cam Hayward. Should they pay him more? Should it be an incentive thing? Should it just be a give? Let us know. We're waiting to hear from you. Anyways, what else did you have for us today, dude?
What else do we got? So Jordan Love is gonna have surgery on his left thumb.
Not that important.
Not that important. It's just with injuries with Jordan Love, anything could be because of the knee injury last year, and then they just.
It just seems like he has small little like snags throughout any season.
Yeah.
What
He's
I would say is
constantly playing hurt.
right.
Majority of the time.
Playing a little banged up, and what I would say on it is this, and it doesn't have huge fantasy implications, guys. But knowing that he is getting this surgery, it is on the opposite hand. If he can't grip the ball well, there is going to be problems come into the season with edge rushers coming off the side, knocking the ball out. You're going to lose points for fumbles. Just keep an eye on it for Jordan Love. Maybe it's not a big deal. Could end up being a big deal. Just keep that on your watch list. Bruce, what's up, dog? Glad to see you in here, brother. What else did you have? You've got the topics for
I know,
me
right?
today, brother.
So,
what else you got for me?
So Myles Garrett was caught speeding. I don't know if it was yesterday or over the weekend or whatnot, but he was doing 100 miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. I don't get it with the whole speeding thing.
I feel like
I get it because like I have a decently quick car, which means it's slow.
I don't know. I feel like anymore it's just all NFL players are speeding and getting caught with it, especially if you're really good at the NFL. LG, I appreciate you liking the live as we're watching along, man. Really appreciate that, dog.
To me, it's just, I don't know. It's Myles Garrett. Like, it doesn't honestly surprise me that much. He's getting overpaid by the Browns, in my opinion.
I think
he's not a defensive player of the year. He should have never won that award.
Let me put on my Browns cap real quick.
Yeah, you put that on.
I'm gonna pay him as much money as possible. No, I honestly think that he deserves that amount of money. I'm taking that Browns hat off. Anyways,
I don't think so.
what was I gonna say here? Oh, in the comments, Bruce is saying, did you see the stuff with Suggs? I didn't, Bruce.
Oh, I did.
You did?
I did.
What is it, man?
He got pulled over. He had a verbal altercation with some guy at a gas station.
Oh.
And he flashed his firearm. Or he didn't flash it. As he was leaving, because the guy was following him and shit. And he just wanted to get away from the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And as he was leaving, he yelled out the window, "I have a gun in my car."
Oh, smooth move, X-Lax. What the hell?
And that other guy apparently called the cops and he got arrested. Or I don't know if he necessarily got arrested. Or at least like got charged with anything.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely got like put in handcuffs and.
Craig Love in the building.
Craig
Love in the building. Sir, I don't know. Sir Squilliam, I don't even think we were talking about any takes right now. We were just talking about NFL players getting pulled over, brother. I think you need to calm your jets there, son. Anyways, what else did you have other than NFL players being pulled over, which seems to be a common appearance? I did see that there was some James Cook news with him pulling up into camp as a full participant.
Yes, he's going to end the hold in, and he's going to fully. Today was his first full day's worth of practice for the Bills.
Where do you put him? And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, Ben. Where do you put James Cook if you're drafting him this year? Are you putting him in the top 15 running backs? And then not only where in that ranking, but what round do you think you would expect him to go in a 12-man draft?
So, I think James Cook is actually top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah.
For fantasy?
For
I can agree.
Fantasy-wise, he's a top 10 running back for me. And in 12-man drafts, I've been seeing him go in like the third. He's falling like a third.
I could see a
round.
third in a 12-man, absolutely. Couple of things in here. Craig, I did shout you out. What up, dog?
Some people will reach and get him in the second, but I don't think that's necessarily a reach, though. So.
Terry is saying that he's a second, third rounder. I think that he's a third, fourth rounder. Just because if you think of the guys that are going to be up ahead of him, there is a good bit, but probably third rounder is realistically where James Cook ends up falling.
Yeah.
Unless you're in some sort of double quarterback league like us, and then he goes like round 6.
Or someone's feeling
crazy
froggy and drafts him in the second round.
Bruce says 4 for sure. Definitely in the 4th. So I guess we're kind of getting that mid-range there, like I was saying, like a third or a fourth round. He is, I would say top 15. I don't know if I would say top 10. I'd probably put him at 12th. I don't want to sit here and name 12 other running backs ahead of him, but just in that offense, it seems to spread a lot more. Someone like Josh Jacobs or a Jonathan Taylor, a lot more appealing, and they'll go in the beginning of the second round for that reason, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would take Josh Jacobs and JT over
every single.
Yeah, so like
Terry said he would go late second round highest. That's as highest we've heard on James Cook. I can see if you were desperate.
That's where I've been seeing him go at his highest.
Now, say you're the guy who picked number 1 overall, and you got Jamar Chase, let's say, as your number 1 overall pick, and you come up in the late second round, and you get the full back as the number 1 pick in the third. Yeah, James Cook's going to be one of those 2 picks probably for me in that situation.
Yeah, that's where he's been going most of the time.
Oh, so homie was really mad about your take on the Browns. That's what it was. He didn't like Myles Garrett.
Oh,
he didn't like Myles Garrett. He doesn't like that we have a Browns thinking cap. We do have a Browns thinking cap. I mean, you have to put it on to understand what the Browns are doing sometimes, man. I mean, it is what it is. Manic wanted to know here while we're live. He wants to know Saquon or Gibbs with the 3rd pick. To be honest, if Saquon is still sitting there, I would probably take him over Gibbs.
Either one, man. Honestly, either one.
The only thing that would have put Saquon for sure above Gibbs is the fact that the offensive line is better. But Landon Dickerson a little bit dinged up, and so is the right guard. I believe his name is Steen. He is also a little bit banged up. Well, Manic, anytime you have questions, you pop into our live. That's what we're here for, bro. Make sure you're following.
I believe Gibbs is going to be more heavily used in the passing game this year as
Truth. I can understand that.
PPR-wise, get a running back that
appreciate the follow, brother.
Run for 100 yards, get 5 catches, and like 60-some yards, maybe more.
Yeah,
touchdown.
True. Braden says he thinks Bucky is getting drafted way too early, people say. I don't think so. I have Bucky as probably your 6th to 8th running back off of the board. Probably landing mid-second round, he's gone. I see...
he's been going second round.
It'll go like Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, slot in one other guy I'm forgetting, and then probably Bucky.
Well, at the slot, no, the 3rd guy is Bucky.
You think it's Bucky there?
I think it's Bucky after Taylor and Jacobs. Yeah.
I can vibe on that. Alexander says, Bills all the way. I hope it's a good year for you, brother. Let us know. We're talking James Cook. Where would you put him in your rankings? Our next topic that we had, though, you wanted to bring up a little 49ers news.
Yeah, a little bit of injury
news. What do you got?
Brandon Ayuk isn't scheduled back to return until week 6 of the regular season from his tore up knee.
So, how I feel on that, guys, if you've missed out on a wide receiver in your draft, and you're coming up on round like 12, 13, I'm grabbing Brandon Ayuk, and I'm benching him, and I'm putting him in my IR spot, and then I'm going back and I'm picking somebody else up. Another player like that, Jordan Addison. He's going to be suspended for the first 3 games.
I would rather have Addison than
Maybe it depends. Without Debo there, when IU comes back into play, he could be a big factor for that offense if he's fully healed. He's fully healed.
I like Jennings a little bit more. I think Pearsall's going to come onto the scene.
I have heard that Ricky Pearsall is the move. If you're going to go for a 49ers wide receiver, everyone is leaning towards Ricky Pearsall in camp. He's crushing. Yeah. But that's camp. Does that matter? Probably not.
I mean, he had a few decent games as a rookie last year when he did play.
Ooh. Yeah, he did. Good question from Braden. He wants to know, should he draft Rashee Rice or should he draft Chris Godwin?
Ooh.
I would go Rashee Rice because Rashee Rice is fully healthy and playing. He's not going to miss any time in 2025. My answer would be Rashee Rice.
Actually, my answer is Rashee Rice, and we'll find out later when we do some lists.
Oh, we do have some lists for you guys. Our top 10 from each of us. So you're going to get 20 players. Don't draft players.
19.
You got 9?
One's the same.
Oh, one's the same. Okay, so we got 19 for you, so make sure you stay tuned for that coming up in the episode. Living Heel says Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. If you scroll down through our content, you'll see a couple Cowboys clips.
They ain't winning the Super Bowl.
You should check them out. Check them out.
They ain't winning. This ain't your year, bro.
I'm just going to leave it at that. It looks like the Texans placed, I can't remember his first name now, but Jordan on IR, so he's going to miss the entire season. Begins with B. Why is my brain not remembering his first name?
Who?
The tight end for the Texans who just got placed on IR.
Jordan. I know his last name's Jordan.
Yeah, well, yeah, me too, but I can't remember. It begins with B. Anyways, he's out for the season. Maybe not the biggest hit, as they do have a great tight end there in Dalton Schultz. So as long as Schultz is active, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. If you're looking at fantasy moves, Schultz was already the number one and wasn't losing a lot of targets to him. Bevan. Thank God it came to me. Bevan
Jordan.
I was like, it's an odd name.
Goodness.
Yeah, Bevan Jordan. Yes. Anyways, next thing. Talk to me nice about some preseason quarterback rookies. Anybody coming out and showing me or you that we should be drafting them?
Well, not this year for Dart.
Okay.
But Dart did look really good in his preseason game. This past weekend.
Bruce was close. He called it Belvin Jordan.
Yeah.
I had to call that out real quick, Belvin Jordan. But who were you talking about here? Dart?
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Kind of looks like maybe the Steelers should have taken him in the first round.
Why?
Possibly.
Why?
So we could have a quarterback.
Why?
Because
I like Aaron Rodgers. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Aaron Rodgers.
We still could have signed Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dart, I almost said Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Dart could easily be the Giants' future at quarterback.
We will see. To be completely honest, if I am, for fantasy purposes, because that's what I wanted to bring into play on this Giants quarterback situation since you're on Dart. Dude, don't draft any of their quarterback. I wouldn't go with Winston. I wouldn't go with Russell. I wouldn't be stashing one because you think they're going to be good. No.
Not even in
the free agency.
Unless it's a dynasty league, but if it's just if you do a super flex in just a regular fantasy league,
still no. Still a hard no.
Go get someone else. I would rather have Cam Ward.
Our residential Saints fan, LG, has a question about his rookie quarterback, and I see that that's next on the blotter of your topic. So
I have that up as a topic.
Jordan,
actually, LG.
Jordan, we're gonna hear from Ben on that here in a second. Other quarterbacks like Sanders. Do you like what he put forward?
Sanders looked good. He looked good.
Playing backups.
He's playing backups. We'll see what he can do. I know Kenny Pickett's now healthy. He's back practicing at camp. He's technically number one on the depth chart right now. Yeah, I don't love that either.
No. Joe Flacco, man.
I would start Flacco week one.
Guys,
if any of them. Unless Shador starts balling out.
Well, then, you got to switch it up.
You got to switch it up. I'm with you. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's any good.
I don't think Dylan Gabriel's any good at all. Guys, let us know in the comments if you were the Cleveland Browns which one of them guys you starting down at quarterback, all right? Is it Joe Flacco? I said that fun. I almost said Joe Flacco like that there. Is it Joe Flacco? Is it Kenny Pickett? Are you starting Shedeur Sanders? Are you going with the crazy Hawaiian guy? Or they have Tyler Huntley as well. Let me know which one you're going with. Which guy is the quarterback for the Browns? We can't figure it out. Anyways, two other rookie quarterbacks got some football in, man, that I kind of wanted to talk about. One Jordan's asking about in the comments, and then the other is for the Seahawks, Milroe. How do you feel about his play?
I mean, he had a decent game. He was okay. He showed that he has wheels.
I was going to say that's what I got from the game.
So,
You've seen that he is fast.
Yeah,
he can move too.
That he can run. So he didn't do so hot throwing the ball. If I can get here quick enough.
Let Sanders cook. Terry says, Bruce says Sanders or Flacco, and I'm kind of with Bruce's answer, and then Braden also says Joe Flacco. Honestly, Terry, I missed your Sanders, but for fantasy purposes, we all want Joe Flacco, I promise you.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were his stats for Milroe?
Milroe, he went 6 of 10, 61 yards.
That's not terrible.
I think Drew Lock played the majority of the game.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, he looked good. He ran for 38 yards. On 3 rushes.
On 3 scampers?
So
I'm okay with that. They obviously weren't going to put him in for too much. Obviously, he is still learning the playbook. He's in a completely brand new offense, a pro-style offense, which Alabama does have a pro-style offense, but it's a little bit more centered around the power run than I think the Seahawks really are as a West Coast spread offense.
Yeah.
So he's learning a little bit. I like him, though. Could be Vic. Could be a right-handed Vic.
He could be.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know.
He could be what Justin Fields wishes he could be.
Oh man, Terry, you just wait. You're gonna wait till we get to later in the show. I have a bunch of fantasy stuff, and you and I are on the right mindset. Ted or Ward in Superflex, I would go Ward.
Ooh.
Ward, Tet's dropping footballs. I would go Ward.
Yeah, I would go.
I would go the quarterback.
I would go
quarterback, Tyler. Thanks for your question, brother. Make sure you're following. We're here all season to help you out with these types of things. Braden says, I have drafted Njoku in every mock draft last season. He's talking to Terry. Ben. Last quarterback. LG's like, come on, dude.
Right?
You told me you're going to talk about him. Talk about it.
Right? So,
what do you think of Tyler Show?
Tyler Shock.
Shock.
Yeah, it's pronounced really weird. He didn't have a terrible day. He had a better day than Spencer Rattler, that's for sure. So
Spencer Rattler's garbage, and you know what? I as much because I've watched him in that whatever TV show he was on when he was a little kid throwing the football, and he was a douchebag on that show. I don't want him to be good at all. I hope he sucks. Sorry, Spencer. You're a douche. Anyways.
I don't. So, and honestly, I mean, it looks like Shock's going to take that winning job.
He did have a big long bomb pass. It looked nice for a touchdown. I can't throw that back. He does look a little scared in the pocket, though. That's my concern. I've got Sam Darnold vibes, a little bit of Sam Darnold / Danny Dimes vibes going on with Tyler. So we will see. I think he takes the starting job. I don't think he starts the season with the starting job. I think that we'll see.
I think he's going to be week 1 starting.
You do? What's the other kid's name again? Spencer
Rattler.
I think Spencer Rattler does so bad by week 3, they're throwing a fit, and
I don't even think they give Rattler a shot.
No?
No, I think they go right to Shock.
We'll see, guys. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Is it Tyler Shook, which however you pronounce it, or do you think it's going to be Spencer Rattler taking the job down there in the NOLA Saints land? Or could they trade for Winston? They said they're not going to, but I think that's what they should do. Let us know in the comments what you think.
I think that's what they should do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Guys, topics that I wanted to talk to you today about. First of all, Bruce did have something that I wanted to bring up. He wanted to know about what are our thoughts on Genty's first game. I'll say this. Genty showed that he is a NFL running back. His offensive line showed that you might not want to draft him until the 2nd or 3rd round because they could not block for the life of things. It was bad. There were screen plays that they were getting blown up on. Outside run cuts that were getting blown up. Gaps were gone. There weren't gaps.
No.
He was literally trying to squeeze into the left tackle to fall forward at moments in time.
And I can imagine that was their starting 5 there. So
Yeah.
It's not looking good for Genti owners currently.
No, I would say Geno Smith, I'm still not scared about him. Played in a bad offensive line last year, was able to scramble around.
Most of his time up in Seattle.
And he had over 4,000 yards last season, so I'm not really scared about him. He's got Brock Bowers, he's got Myers, he does have Genti.
He got the rookie back.
And they got the rookie, back from TCU. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Jordan says, W take. He also hates Spencer Rattler. Yeah, it's not hard to. If you watch any of that, whatever that show's called, where they follow around high school. Friday Night Lights. Bruce said it in chat. He was a douche in Friday Night Lights. Really big loser. Anyways, even as a Chiefs fan, I still fear Genti. Bruce says. I would too. I don't know if I'm fearing him this year as much as.
That offensive line looked so bad.
Yeah,
I get it. It's game 1 preseason, but like.
You got to get it. You got Pete Carroll. You got to get it together quick. That's an offensive mastermind. He should be able to get those guys together. And if they look that bad, then there is definitely problems there. However,
with Terry,
TreVeyon Henderson, 100-yard kick return.
Get him.
Yeah,
get him.
He is a. I think we were talking. Cook, and he's 3rd, 4th round. Bucky, where does he land? The only thing that worries me about TreVeyon Henderson, to not tell you guys, take him round 4 for sure, absolutely off the board by round 4, is this. How much is Ramondre Stevenson going to screw this up for everybody?
Oh, he's going to...
Huge.
No, Ramondre Stevenson's going to screw himself because he's going to fumble the ball week 1 and then he's going to be benched for the rest of the year.
I know that Ramondre's going to fumble, but I have a feeling that he will still be their first down back no matter what, and he's going to play power back no matter what, because that is what he is, and that is not what Henderson is.
By week 5, Henderson will have the starting role. By week 5, I guarantee you that.
By week 5? Okay.
He'll be the number 1 back in New England by week 5.
Couple of questions in chat. I don't know who Braden's talking about. He's saying Woody Marks or Nick Chubb. I don't know who Woody Marks is. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, Woody Marks.
And then Juan wants to know, got offered CeeDee Lamb and Jaden Daniels for Chase and Bo Nix. What do you think my other wide receiver is BTJ?
I kind of would rather have Jaden Daniels.
I would rather have Jaden Daniels than CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Personally, I would rather have those
it's
two.
tempting because of Jamar Chase, but I think Jaden Daniels is the better fantasy option than Bo Nix.
Yeah, you would have to be like getting Bo Nix and already have Cortland Sutton for some reason and wanting that Wombo Combo pairing.
Yeah,
I would stick with what you have.
Stick with what you got, bro.
Guys trying to take one from underneath of you. Christian says Calvin Austin or Amon Ra. Come on, bro. Amon Ra all day.
Really?
You know this. Strom, our residential Dolphins fan, I hope you're having a great afternoon, brother. Woody is a running back for the Texans. Didn't know that, Bruce.
Didn't know that.
Haven't seen any film on him. I'm going to go Nick Chubb. Absolutely.
Yeah, they drafted Woody Marks in like the 6th round or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going Nick Chubb.
Totally forgot about that.
There's a running back on the Giants. His name is Mabuka, I believe. That is the only rookie running back who's a no-name that I'm actually interested in right now, other than Ollie Gordon on the Dolphins, because he is moving up the ladder. With the next topic I had for us.
I think he's going to be RB2 up down there in Miami.
He could be. Jalen Wright looked horrible. I want to put that out there. He got stuffed on the goal line 3 times, then they gave it to him on 4th down, and he got stuffed there too. Then they tried Alexander Madison, who came over from the Raiders last season, former Viking.
Also former Viking.
He got stuffed at the goal line, and he hurt his neck. He is now done for the season. I hope that Alexander gets healed up, but he is out for the season now. That means that Ollie Gordon is moving up the ladder immediately.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to put him on watch list. I'm not telling you to draft Ollie Gordon. I'm telling you to put him on the watch list. If anything happens to Achane or if Wright gets demoted, he is next on board. He's going to be a goal line guy. I would consider him, if he does end up playing snaps, he's going to be relative to Gus Edwards. He's going to get 8 carries. He might get 45 yards and a touchdown or 45 yards.
Yeah.
He's not going to catch passes.
Yeah. And he does have some speed to him, so he can break a longer one if, if the stars align for him. But
we've been talking a lot about rookie running backs, guys. I want to know from you in the comments.
Of them out there.
Who is the one rookie running back, if I can talk, which one of those rookie running backs are you most excited to see this season? And which one are you going to make sure that you draft because you're that excited to watch them play? Let us know in the comments. Ben, next thing I had for you, I wanted to talk. Parth was talking earlier in the comments about the Eagles, and they are having some problems with the O-line. They have is it Landon or Lane Dickerson? Is it Landon? I think it's
Landon Dickerson.
Landon Dickerson. He's gone down with a knee injury. He's getting a minor surgery. They're saying that he should be able. The target goal is to be back for week 1, but obviously you got to go through the recovery process before you can really start talking about when you'll be back on the field. So hoping the best for him. That does affect Saquon Barkley significantly because also their right guard, Steen, this is the guy taking over for Mekhi Becton, who's moved on to the Chargers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Steen also down with an injury. Not sure of the severity, but offensive line is banged up. The Eagles are built around their line.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't have two steadfast pieces of it, there are problems there. Not sure how much it's going to affect, but Saquon Barkley will take a minor effect if these two players are out for a significant period of time. Keep that in mind. If you see somebody let him drop into the 4th spot of the draft, grab him. If Saquon doesn't go past 4, folks, okay?
Yeah, no.
That's my number 1 rule of the day. Saquon doesn't go past 4. Anyways, our boy Adam is in live. What up, Adam? Our insider. He knows things.
Yeah,
he fills us in on them before.
He said the O-line's going to be fine. I agree with him. They still have the same offensive line head coach, or offensive line coach, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I have a feeling they'll be able to morph it together. I'm sure they have some guy that isn't very good that's going to show up and be great for them. All on Kenyon Green.
They'll have a couple guys who can fill in for a little bit before the starters get out.
We will see. Okay,
if
so
that's the case.
couple wide receiver or a couple of those running backs on my question. They dropped their who they want to see, and I want to read those off to everybody. So Strom says he wants to see Ollie Gordon and Scatabo. Those are good options.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Hernandez says he wants to see Hampton. Amarion Hampton. That's going to be fun to see if he steals that job completely from Najee. Does Najee have 2 eyeballs? We don't know.
Yeah.
Bruce says Henderson. I kind of agree with him. I think Henderson's going to be fun to watch. Also kind of interested in Johnson from the Steelers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Terry says the rookie Bill Crosby Merritt, that I believe they got him undrafted or in the 6th round, something of that nature. But that's on the Commanders. Maybe he wins a position there. Juan also wants to see Hampton.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Hampton.
Hernandez came back in and he added in Caleb Johnson. I appreciate that one there, brother. Yeah, I'm willing to agree to disagree on some.
I can't wait to watch Caleb.
I think Caleb's going to be decent. I wanted to talk a little bit about him. I do have some other fantasy topics here for you guys before we close out for the day. Let me jump into those. Dude, Kenyon Green honestly might get cut, Terry. To be honest, it kind of looks like from that trade, the Commanders and the Texans both are not experiencing good times with the players that they traded back and forth for, those offensive linemen, Kenyon Green and the left tackle I can't remember off the top of my head right now. They got him from the Dolphins originally.
Oh,
if you can remember what his name is, like Laramie Tunsil. God, man, I do have a brain. Anyways, guys,
we could have told you Kenyon Green.
Najee has 1.5 eyes, Adam says. We'll have to see what comes of that. Caleb says the stiff arm on Hunter was great. Yes, I didn't cover that in our Travis Hunter debut. He did get stiff armed in one of his first defensive plays by Caleb Johnson, then got stepped over top of. Mm-hmm. That was pretty funny. Strom, Mostert, what? He wants to see Mostert playing for the Raiders, but that's not a rookie. All right, Strom. His heart runs deep with his former Dolphins players.
Yeah.
I can see that, brother. Here's some things I wanted to cover with fantasy football for this week, guys. I have a couple questions for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. My first question kind of goes on what Braden in chat was bringing up a little bit earlier. I wanted to talk to you about which one you would take, Ben. So these questions are for you. We'll see what they say in chat too. Mm-hmm. But I want to know from you, if you were to take one of these two guys for this season, would you take Joe Mixon, who is injured, or would you take Nick Chubb, who's healthy and is practicing? Mixon doesn't look that great. I'm just throwing that out there. He's probably going to be back, but he doesn't look great.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Where would you run? Where would you run
I
there?
want to say Mixon.
I would say Mixon personally.
I think he has the higher upside. Still.
Right, but Joe, dude, what
But
if
it's still Nick Chubb.
What if he comes
if we
back?
get a healthy Nick Chubb, like
he's a
he's
dog.
one of the best running backs in the league.
Exactly.
So, I'm still taking.
You're taking Mixon,
Yeah.
guys. Let us know in the comments who you would take, Mixon or Chubb. I thought that was a pretty good one, honestly. Terry says Mixon. Juan says Mixon. Chubb, they say, doesn't look explosive at all. Ooh, I wouldn't take Ford, brother. Jerome Ford. I think that if that Ohio State kid can get out of the trouble that he's in, I think that him or Sampson from is it Tennessee or Texas? Tennessee. Yeah, I think Sampson.
Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, I think he has a chance to be a big burst running back for the Browns. But let me think. Do we want to play our good players? Nah, probably not. Wait, what's Deshaun Watson doing? Anyways, guys, I had to do that today. I bought this Browns hat specifically for that reason. You guys have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Bruce says, "Hey, we've never seen Chubb with a decent O-line." I actually would disagree, Bruce.
They had some good O-lines in Cleveland.
Yeah, the Browns had some good offensive lines. I mean, they draft in the top 10 every freaking year. They had some great offensive lines.
They just had no playmakers for the longest time.
Yeah, the playmakers was the issue, and then trading away Baker Mayfield was the
that was
issue.
dumb. Yeah, that was the big
Strom says, "You boys get off. You're getting off. Okay, bro. Hey, Strom, we will see you later. We got a spot for you in the fantasy league. I hope you have a good night, brother. Thanks for tuning in tonight, dude." Terry says, "I bet y'all have no Browns falling." Actually, we do. We have a couple Browns fans who pop in, and we try to be cordial with them because I mean, like they know, we know, they know, we know. You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question I got for you guys. First one was a little bit of a back and forth, or I kind of got you there. Adam says he's a Browns fan. He is now. The Colts falling apart. I wore this shirt for you tonight, Adam. I hope you know I got my Marvin. I can't see it. Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey on tonight. Senior, exactly. You need to get off live. I wanted to hear your opinion on my fantasy draft. Oh, strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, brother. Yeah, sorry, I read
out.
too fast. I definitely will drop it in the Discord if you haven't already. Well, I'll check it out and give you some ratings. Guys, if you're not a part of the Discord, I went ahead and added it as a link in our bio on TikTok. Make sure you click on that link and join in. We have a great community of people that we hang out with on a daily basis. We have Madden leagues. We do betting. We do different conversations and topics throughout the week. It's a great time. Check it out. It's a link in the bio. Make sure you also check out our YouTube as well. Mr. Hernandez is also a Colts fan. We're just accumulating the Colts fans, man. I tell you what, you'll have to jump in there. There's a lot of talk about the Colts in there. I tell you what. Join the disc. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Hey, my next one, though, was Sam Darnold or J.J. McCarthy. Who you taking this year?
J.J.
Moises, thank you for the follow, brother. You're taking J.J.?
I'm taking J.J.
Guys,
Sam Darnold.
Let me know in the comments, Sam Darnold, J.J. Which one would you take? I'm going to agree with Ben. I would go J.J. Bruce is saying J.J. as well. Moises says J.J. Terry is saying Sam Darnold. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with the Sam Darnold, man. I really think that this is another one of those situations. I've said it before. I think it's Jalen Milroe is just Russell Wilson 2.0 in the Seahawks organization. He's drafted in the 3rd round. They just signed this big guy. Matt Flynn was the last time. And he's not even going to play. He's going to do terrible. He's going to get hurt. He's going to do real bad. And they're going to put the other kid in. He's going to be great.
History could easily repeat itself up in Seattle.
Yeah, I think history will repeat itself in Seattle. Terry says Cooper Kupp going to ball. You wait and find out what we got for you still. We have 19 players for you to not draft, Terry. You don't start yelling out names yet, sir. Anyways, JJ is in a good offense. Is good enough of an offense. Yeah. Bruce, there's no way that he can't be good. Or at least half decent. You got Justin Jefferson.
He's going to have to be, like, really bad.
Yeah.
For that offense to be
And
bad.
he looked decent in his preseason showing for the little bit that he played. I can't lie, he actually looked half decent. Tyler Warren, tight end forward. No!
He's got a good head coach.
Ooh, Mr. Friction says Loveland is less than Warren.
Greater than.
Greater than. Is it? Yeah, you're right. I mean,
he
failed math.
better than Warren.
That's why I'm not a doctor, Friction.
I'm gonna I'm gonna disagree with you on that one for sure.
Here's what I'll say. Loveland, Warren. Loveland has a quarterback who can at least throw the football right now. Warren, who is the quarterback?
They're still gonna use him.
Yeah, he could get used. I'll tell you this, for fantasy football, if Warren ends up running the football in any way, shape, or form, he is an absolute number one, like a steal at tight end, because no tight ends run the football.
Don't get me wrong. I do like Colston Loveland, though.
Yeah, I like him. I don't like him.
Warren. I think Warren's the better tight end. But Loveland is still nice.
Warren might have to play quarterback, Terry says. Who knows? Guys, my next one for you. This is a late first rounder question for you guys. I wanted to know this evening, would you guys take CMC or would you take Derrick Henry? Which of those two would you take? If you had picked, let's say, like 9, 10, 11, would you take...
Henry's going as high as 6.
I don't know why.
Insane.
Would you take Derrick Henry or would you guys take CMC? I think I would take Derrick Henry if I was in the later end of the draft. Everyone in chat kind of seems the same way. They're all saying Henry because of more consistency. Moisey says he would go CMC. He's the only one so far.
Braden got taken CMC.
Dr. Friction says, I'm not going with either of those. I'm not playing the scenario, even though we're doing a scenario, brother. He's saying, I'm going Nico Collins and H.N. at the turn. Well, I mean, that's great, but in this situation, we're in CMC.
Yeah, CMC or Derrick Henry. Stop adding other people into this.
That's too
We're
funny.
picking between 2.
Oh, our residential troll, Red, has just dropped in the live. Red, what up, dude? I wore the jersey for you today. You missed the entire Colts talk that we had, even though it was a small portion. But Braden says he would also go CMC. Friction said he would go CMC has more upside. Henry has higher floor. I actually agree with that completely.
Completely agree.
I agree with that completely.
I'm taking CMC for the upside.
Strom, I didn't see it yet, dude. I'll have to check it in a little bit. Ravens got so many weapons on that offense, Braden says, that it's probably better to go CMC, and that's why he chose
I'm going
it.
CMC.
You're going CMC? Okay. Well,
dude, he looks healthy, man. It's like every other year he has a really good year. This could be his last really good year.
I hear that. I just don't know if I love it, guys. We'll see coming up here. I see that most of us took Henry, but a few of you went CMC, and I'm not surprised on it. That's why it was the question of the day. Here's another one for you. This one, I find this one fun. Would you take Hunter Henry or Kyle Pitts? Would you take Hunter Henry or Kyle Pitts? Which one of those? I'm going Hunter Henry. 10 out of 10. There is no debate with me. It's Hunter Henry. You guys are saying, they're saying Pitts in the chat. Why?
I'm going Pitts.
You're going Pitts too? Are you all fools? What has changed?
Like, in a late round situation, yeah, I would take Kyle Pitts.
In a late round situation? Okay, I guess
I would be, well, they're both going to be later round picks.
Yes, they're both going to be like round 12s, 13, 14.
And later, yeah. So, if I need a backup tight end, I'll take Kyle Pitts.
Quick comment I wanted to add in there. I don't know why you're taking Kyle Pitts. I'm disgusted by all of you.
And he's going to sit on my bench until he actually starts performing.
I hear you. I guess at that point, yeah, if you have another tight end option you're going to play in. Bruce said this about CMC because he's not in the cover anymore, so he'll probably be good at football again. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I added that in there. Yeah, no. I wanted to make sure
he'll be completely fine.
But yeah, it looks like most of you are saying that you would go with Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts? Pitts? We will see. We got a new follower in there somewhere. I didn't see it though. But whoever you are, I really appreciate it. And welcome to the team. Anyways, I got one more for you. One more for you. This one's a wide receiver question for you guys this afternoon. Would you rather, in your draft, end up with Mike Evans or Garrett Wilson? Mr. Friction, thank you for the follow, brother. Check out the Discord. It's in the link in the bio. It's a great time. We all hang out in there.
I really like Mike Evans.
Yeah?
Except he's now 34.
Yeah, he's a little older. Do you like Mike Evans with Baker again, or do you like...
I do. I like Mike Evans with Baker a lot. Like, I think that's a good combo. Yeah? Down there in Tampa.
I love them, too, for the consistency, but are you intrigued at all about Justin Fields?
I am intrigued a little bit. Garrett's the younger player.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm taking Mike Evans.
Oh, the comments got turned off. Terry, can you fix the comments, brother? I don't know how they got turned off.
Huh.
I didn't turn them off, I don't think. Oh, yeah, Terry, you turned off the comments, you goober. Turn them back on. Once Terry figures that out, the comments will be back on. Come on, you goofball, what are you doing? Yeah, but so Mike Evans or Garrett Wilson or who were yeah, there we go, we're back.
Hey.
Yeah. We gave you one job, Terry.
You had one job.
Anyways, would you guys, since you can talk to us now, would you rather Mike Evans or Garrett Wilson? Which would you rather in that situation? Personally, I'm going Garrett Wilson. I think that Garrett Wilson has less of a chance. They're all flaming Terry. Moisey says he's going Evans, and that's a consistent good answer, but I just think that Wilson has less of a chance of getting injured. We've seen Mike Evans go down. He obviously fought back so he could get his record continued, the Jerry Rice record.
Yeah, consecutive 1,000-yard receiving.
For me,
seasons.
No, you're good, Terry. We're messing with you, dog.
Yeah, we're just bro.
But yeah, I think for the injury purpose and the young person, I would go with Garrett Wilson. I want to get Tyler's question. We're not ignoring you, brother. Sorry about that. He says, keeper league, full PPR. Who do I keep? Rounds. He's got Ladd in the 7th. He got BTJ in the 10th. Gibbs in the 2nd. Only can keep one. BTJ in the 10th.
Yeah.
That is the answer. It's BTJ in the 10th, guys. No, not Gibbs in the 2nd. BTJ in the 10th. What pick do you, Tyler? What pick do you have? Let us know. That is crucial to this situation. What pick do you have? Can you get Gibbs back with the 2nd pick? Because if you can, then let Gibbs flop. Because you could just get him right back.
If you have a top 5 pick, you get him back.
Yeah, you just get him back. So yeah, let us know in the comments, where do you fall in the draft? We'll help you out with this, brother. Check out the bio. It's got our Discord. Join it. Anyways, my next comment. Oh, we got another one. Gibbs or CD, full PPR. Gibbs all day. Gibbs all day.
Gibbs.
My last thing for fantasy topics for today, I did have some top 10s that we want to give to you as well. But draft Jordan Addison in the 14th through 17th round. That is my one hint for you for this week. He's going to be suspended for the first 3 games of the season, so he's fallen. People are going to see that little red thing next to his name and go, oh, I don't want him. Same thing with question marks. Sometimes people just let a question mark.
Yeah.
Take him. Take him in 14 through 17. You can hold Jordan Addison and have a solid wide receiver 3 who you can play in your flex or on bye weeks later on in the season, as long as JJ doesn't suck. Let's get into our top 10 players to avoid.
Yes.
Because we got some top 10 players to avoid.
Start with yours?
I will. He's got 1-1, Bijan or Chase. I'm going. Oh, great question, J-Dub. It's full PPR. I'm assuming. I'm probably gonna go Bijan. I don't think you could go wrong.
I don't think you could go wrong either.
Burrow's throwing the ball some of the best. I think you can get other running backs later, so I would go Chase.
Yeah, I would go
Chase. You can get other running backs later, I would go Chase. You're not going to find another
Because with your 1-1 pick, you can get like a James Cook on the next pick, on your flip.
Yeah, and a Trey Henderson or something like that.
I would get Jamar Chase.
Without a doubt, I would go Jamar Chase in your situation, brother. Thanks for popping in. Stick around, we're hanging out. 1-1 has to be Chase. Yeah, Moises, I agree with you there. After thinking about it a little bit, the wide receivers are stacked heavy at the beginning. The running backs kind of still have some girth.
Yeah, there's
there's
a lot more running backs.
Right.
That you can pick from.
Let's get into our top 10s here. Our top 10 players to avoid, guys. Starting out with my list, I have a couple situationals that I want to portray to you too that have to deal with other players that didn't make this list, but would if things don't happen certain ways.
We're just going to list them off real quick?
Yeah, I'm going to list them off real quick. So I got, for my quarterback, I would stay away from Sam Darnold. He is my #1 quarterback to stay away from this season. I know some of us in the chat here have been saying Sam Darnold's going to ball out this year. Do not agree. Do not think he's going to be good this season. No. Stay away from Sam Darnold. My running backs, I picked 2 that I don't think are going to be the best this year. These guys have been perennial drafts in the 4 through 6 round. These are guys that end up way exceeding where they ended up getting drafted at every single year. These 2 players are Alvin Kamara and then James Conner. I don't think that these are going to be their years. I think they're on the decline. Alvin is going to be in a hell of a situation with the quarterback situation, with if Olave is going to be any good, how is the offense going to be put together. I would probably stay away from Kamara unless you get him real late. I would consider him a 9th round pick. James Conner, I think he's going to lose some snaps to Trey Benson this year. I think it's going to be Trey Benson a little bit more than it was last season. Trey was hurt, obviously, but when he did play, he was pretty good. So I think James, in his later years, he's going to slow down a little bit. I don't think that he's going to be the greatest that he has been over the last couple of years. Might be a goal line carry guy still, though. Might still get you those punch-in touchdowns. So don't draft him where he's sitting. But if he falls.
Yeah, if he falls, once again,
Maybe
8,
consider.
9.
Yeah,
10.
he has to hit like the 8, 9, 10 rounds for
Yeah.
you to be wanting to pick him up. Going into wide receivers. Colts fans, you're not going to be happy about this, but I do not want anyone taking Michael Pittman Jr. in any situation. I don't really love Michael Pittman Jr. for this season. I don't like the quarterback situation, and even if there is a consistent quarterback playing, neither one of them seem to be the greatest at being accurate at the deep ball. Don't get me wrong, Anthony Richardson can throw it 3 miles.
He can sling it.
But where?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I feel on that. That's where he's going to be used the most in the Colts offense, I feel, now with the people that they have. Obviously, Alex Pierce is their deep threat. But Michael Pittman Jr., just don't love him this season. Other receivers I don't like, the Green Bay core. I don't like anybody on the Green Bay core, and it's not because none of them are good. It's because all of them will receive the ball in little amounts. That's what I feel.
The one that I think you should definitely keep an eye out for, though, is Matthew Golden, the rookie.
I will say this. Matthew Golden and probably Romeo Dubes have the biggest upsides of any of them if you are going to draft one of them. Obviously, Golden, the first-round pick, so they're going to feed him the ball. And then Romeo has been consistent throughout these seasons that he has been with the Packers.
Yeah, he's been the most consistent one.
He is the most consistent one. Tucker Kraft, if you need a tight end, he's a later end tight end. I would take Hunter Henry over him still, but Tucker Kraft still a good tight end, just in a system where there's too many mouths to feed. Defenses. Oh, I missed my tight end. My tight end is Kyle Pitts, guys. I don't want you to draft Kyle Pitts. You guys love Kyle Pitts, so I was just going to leave it out because you're all going to go Pitts! But no, we're not doing Kyle Pitts. I see a lot of comments in here. Don't worry, we are going to catch up to them. We aren't ignoring you guys. Defense, though, I'm saying stay away from San Francisco. We've had a full remake-up of the defense. They've got rookies playing all over the place. Obviously, Fred Warner is on that football team. I just do not like them this year. Lenore leading up the cornerback room. New safeties in play. I just don't love it. They're on my lesser end. Last year they were on a top tier end. Now they are probably in the third tier.
They have Robert Saleh back as defensive coordinator, though.
Yeah, I thought that's not doing anything for me until they show something.
I mean, he was really good the first time he was there.
I got 5 other defenses I could name that we should take.
I wouldn't be drafting them high. I probably want other defenses first.
A good bit of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But next, my situations. So we talked about this a little bit earlier in chat. They were talking about it. For the Browns offense, if they start Joe Flacco, guys, you are going to want Jerry Jeudy and you are going to want Njoku. You are going to want them.
Yeah.
They are going to get a lot of passes. So if he ends up the starting quarterback, Njoku, Jeudy. Or if there's games where Flacco comes in and you know he's going to start, that's going to be plugs. I'm going to plug Jeudy. I'm going to plug Njoku for those weeks.
For sure.
Anyways, other situations. Talked about this again a little bit earlier. Ramondre Stevenson, how much does he play into the Travion Henderson glow-up that we're seeing? Does Travion steal the job? Is there still going to be a good bit of Ramondre Stevenson? I think so. Maybe not for the full season. But to start, I think you're going to see a good workload for Stevenson and Henderson combined. My next one is, what is Caleb Johnson's workload? Just looking at what he did in his first game, was it good? Yes. Was it great? No.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is some more for him to learn before he becomes a huge factor in fantasy football. I still don't want to shy you guys away from him. I just don't think that where he's been actively sitting is what he's worth just yet. I think he's above Jalen Warren in the draft pool.
Yes, he is.
And he should not be. Jalen Warren should be drafted before you take Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
That's is what it is. That's coming from a Steeler fan.
Yeah, and off the bat, week 1, and moving forward until proven, it's going to be like 60-40.
No, what's up, dude?
It's going to be like 60-40 Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Over.
Yeah, no matter what, it's
So-
going to be 60-40 Warren until he has a breakout game, and then takes over some of the job. Johnson, that is.
Or injury or something. So like it's just.
Let me snack on these comments real quick. We have your top 10 to do as well. Most avoided players that you picked out. In the comments here, we have Barkley or JJ. I would go Barkley over Justin Jefferson because of the quarterback situation. Barkley more solid, I think. Y'all need to pick Tyler Shook in your drafts. LG says, I don't think so, bro. And maybe my 2 quarterback league if I absolutely have to. KB says Sam Darnold is better than Geno. I don't think Sam Darnold is anywhere near as good as Geno, and that's because Geno has legs. Braden wants to know if you should draft Breece Hall. I would. I would draft Breece Hall in 5 through 7, probably. That's where I would put him, 5 through 7. Obviously, they're going. You think it's too high?
Like rounds or picks?
Oh, rounds. Round 5 through 7. Not pick 5 through 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pick 5 through 7.
Braylon Allen obviously has been told that he's going to have a larger role in the offense this year. Does scare us a little bit on Breece Hall. That's why I'm leaning more round 7 than round 5.
Breece Hall is not necessarily falling to like 6 or 7. He's getting taken at 5.
Okay, 5. Yeah, okay. But if he falls past 5, he's definitely a grab at that point.
Yeah,
Let's say it like that. Moises wants to know, what about Golden? Well, I think you ended up covering that question right there.
Golden is really the only one worth snagging up outside of like Dobbs.
Right. That's what I think.
I mean, but Jaden Reed's still getting drafted as well. But
stay away from him. Yeah. I wish I could have put him only on the unavoidable list.
I would totally avoid him. I wish Christian Watson would also stay healthy throughout
he's
the
made
year.
Glass.
But like. Yeah. I would avoid both those guys, to be honest with you.
Noah, if I didn't, what is up, dog? I hope you're having a blessed day, dude. LG says, spin ahead out. I hope you have a good afternoon, LG. Pitt's going to ball. Don't think so, Terry. Corbin says, do you guys think Gray Zabel will be good? I think he'll be a good offensive lineman. Yeah. He comes from the, South Dakota State, North Dakota State programs?
North Dakota State.
He's gonna end up being good, Corbin. I think that you ended up getting a good offensive lineman on the Seattle Seahawks. Had to remember where he went, but that is where Gray Zabel went to the Seahawks. Last question in there was from Terry. He wants to know thoughts on K9. Where would you draft him? I'm taking K9, same level that I'm taking Breece Hall. A little bit higher. Not much, though.
Yeah, like 4th, 5th.
Fourth, fifth would be his.
Yeah.
End of 3rd, 4th, 5th, early 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a steal in the early 5th. Ben, hit us with your top 10 most avoidable players. We're hitting our hour mark, so we want to make sure that we get it in before our camera dies.
I'll make it quick. I won't really go deep into it. The first one is Deebo Samuels. That's obvious. The second one is his former teammate in Brandon Ayuk. He comes back week 6. I just think Jennings is better. I think Pearsall is better. I think he's going to kind of get phased out a little bit of this offense, even when he does come back. The next one is Cooper Kupp. Do not draft Cooper Kupp this year. Actually, he has not been getting drafted at all.
Really?
It's very late rounds he's getting into. Sometimes not even at all.
Wow.
In a 12-man league.
Who would have thunk it? What a drop.
Yeah. So I mean, it's JSN wide receiver 1 up there. Plus, with the combination of Sam Darnold as quarterback, I do not like it. Do not draft Cooper Kupp.
Wow, Terry is just wow about that. I kind of when he wrote this and I seen Cooper Kupp on his list. That's one of his favorite players.
I have a jersey. I have a Rams Cooper Kupp jersey.
Yeah, he put him on the list, so he must be serious about it. Ben, who else you got, bro?
Another one is Mark Andrews, tight end for the Baltimore Ravens.
Think it's falling apart?
I think it's falling apart. I think Isaiah Likely is going to be more utilized in the passing game.
He's injured right now, but he will be back for regular season.
So, and just Mark Andrews was too inconsistent last year.
Yeah, dropping the ball. We're on in the game.
Right. Next is any Steeler tight end.
Yeah, too much.
It's too crowded of a room.
They're all good.
It's too crowded of a room.
It's the Green Bay Packers wide receivers and tight end
it's literally that. So no Steelers tight end. If you're desperate, Pat Freiermuth.
Yeah, that would be the top
for a tight end. The next one, Travis Etienne for the Jaguars.
He could come back.
I don't think so, man. I think he's going to get out-touched by Gibbsby.
Bigsby?
Yeah,
if you were going to take him, I would say I would take him around 11 and 12.
Yeah, late 10 highest.
Yeah, 10 highest. Late 10, yeah.
Yeah, for Travis Etienne. Next is Chris Godwin.
Came up in one of our questions earlier.
I would avoid Chris Godwin. He's still injured. We don't know when he's coming back, necessarily.
Yeah.
fully healthy. And plus, I think they just got 2 younger guys who are going to be better. McMillan and Ibuka.
Yeah.
So, just with the age and the injury, Mike Evans is fine because he is him in that wide receiving core.
Yes.
So, but I would avoid Chris Godwin this year.
Okay. Who else you got?
Next is Ashton Genty.
Action Genty?
Ashton Genty.
Okay, Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty. That O-line was atrocious.
It did look bad, bro.
It was terrible. I don't know how you fix that in a month. For week 1.
They gotta make a trade.
I do not know how you fix that. Normally you just don't, and your team sucks.
They only got one good offensive lineman, Colton Miller.
Yeah, so I would stay away from Genty. He is not going to have a good rookie year. At least not first round. Do not take him in the first round.
Yeah, I would
Definitely
say
don't do that.
If you could get him in the mid-second, I think you're going well with that. Did you have any others, bro?
One more. Chris Olave.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
And also, their quarterback situation
Who's throwing the football?
Who's throwing the football?
Yeah.
Is Tyler Shock good? Probably not. But I mean, like, Rattler ain't the guy. So, and then also I shared the same with the Green Bay wide receivers.
Yeah.
Avoid them.
Too much
Matthew
picking through.
is the only one.
Jeep Guy,
Really?
He has a keeper question for you. Jeep Guy, we weren't ignoring you. Sorry, brother. We had to get our full bit in there. But he wants to know, he has Bowers in his keeper league. It'd be the 11th round pick. What's the best way to take advantage of this? Well, that's a great question. That is a great question, Jeep. Personally, for me, I would just hold him. And
keep him.
Where do you fall, Jeep Guy? Where do you fall? I seen your comment that you're going to take Tyler Warren 1-1. Adam, I was laughing about it while he was doing his thing. Greatest list after the first 3. Okay, there you go. But anyways, Jeep Guy, sorry, I have the ADD. Where are you drafting? What pick do you have? If you have the 9th pick out of 10 PPR. Okay. Now, so I think you hold on to Bowers.
Yeah, hold on to Bowers. That way you don't have to draft another tight end.
Yeah, because then, I mean,
Bowers is still going to be really good this year.
Jeep Guy, what you could do at that point in time, what you're going to have available, well, I guess there is going to be a bunch of other players. Oh, TikTok's telling us that we're not real, so I have to prove it by putting this puzzle over here. Did I do it, TikTok? Am I real? Thank you so much.
Thanks, TikTok.
You can double up on the back end and grab either 2 awesome wide receivers or 1 awesome wide receiver and 1 running back. Given that it is a keeper and there's going to be some guys missing, I'm assuming you could probably get, like, someone's going to leave Derrick Henry back in there. You could probably get Derrick Henry and then at the turn get Josh Jacobs or get Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs, which is a nice Wombo combo of running backs right there. And then you would have the best tight end when it comes to fantasy football points.
So the answer is keep Brock Bowers.
Yeah, I would just keep him. Honestly, that would be my answer. Is Hunter going to be high at all? Because he's playing both sides. Well, here's the thing: if we were playing in a like a defensive league,
in IDP leagues, yes.
Well, yeah, IDP he would be great, and specifically if you played in a positional IDP, which is something that Ben and I do, where you play every single position of the defense. If you're able to put a wide receiver, quarterback at cornerback,
that's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code.
If he's good.
Yeah, if
he's good, that's a cheat code.
Yeah, absolutely. Ghost says 12-man PPR, picking first. I'm taking Chase. How should I start my number 12 and 1 pick in the 2nd and 3rd round? We kind of talked about this a little bit ago with somebody.
Yeah.
I think that taking Chase 1-1 is the right move, Ghost.
That is the right move.
What I think you should do coming in at 12, we've kind of been talking about running backs and wide receivers who are going to be available at that point in time. And Adam kind of has the right thing right there. You're going to go best running back and then a good wide receiver, too, to go along with that.
Or double up on running backs.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeep. Make sure you give us a follow. Our Discord is in the bio. We are here all season long to give fantasy football advice. We've won a lot of people their leagues. That's why we're here. That's why we do that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Ghost, I would go best running back available. If you're at 12 in the 2nd round, I'm assuming best guy is going to be someone like James Cook.
James Cook.
Yeah.
Trevion Henderson.
Maybe Trevion, but I would probably go James Cook in that situation.
You could get them both.
Yeah, or you could get them both, but I would probably, like we said, wide receivers dwindle early, so I would go wide receiver with one of those 2 picks. Adam had it right. That is the best option for it. Other than that, though, guys, I think we've about covered everything for the day. I think we had a great show. I want to thank all of you guys who were out here watching with us. You guys make the show. To have these extra topics come in here that we didn't even plan to talk about, that you guys bring in, and also being as interactive as you guys are. We really do appreciate that. Make sure, check out the links in the bio. We got our Discord. That's our fan club. We hang out there. We do all types of fun stuff in there.
Absolutely.
And then do us a favor. Click on the link for YouTube. Give us a follow on there. If we get to 500, YouTube starts paying us. We could really use the money. Anyways, make sure you like and subscribe. Guys, we love you. Until the next one, peace out.
Peace. They're probably looking at us on that. I mean, like,
Yep.
Why are they looking at another?
Peace out! Here, give it another peace out. Peace out! Alright, we did it.